Hi, my name is Tim, and I'm going to be showing you how to start a vehicle after it's been sitting over the winter time. This car is a 2001 Hyundai Accent, and first what we're going to do is we're going to check all the fluids in the car. First we'll start with the radiator. Make sure it has enough coolant in it, and this is filled to the top, so we're good to go with that. Next, we're going to check our engine oil. Make sure it has enough oil in the engine. And this is right at the full mark.
And can you explain what somebody would look for? How do you know it's full?
These two dots right here, this means low and full, and in this is a safe mark. But if the line's at full or somewhere in between these two dots, that means you're safe for your oil. But if your oil is lower than this dot, you need to add oil to your engine.
Okay.
And now we're ready to start the car. You want to turn on the charger, charge up the battery.
Okay.
And this car has an automatic transmission, so you want to make sure that it's in park all the way. Make sure it's not in reverse, neutral, or drive. And then you can go ahead and start the car. The battery's a little weak, so we're going to have to wait for it to charge up for a little bit. And then once the battery's all charged up, then the car will start up.
Can you explain the charger to us?
Sure. Right now, since this battery is pretty weak right now, I have it on 12-volt boost, which this charger can charge batteries and start engines if it's been sitting for a while, like what we're doing here. And right now I have it on 12-volt boost, but sometimes it takes a few minutes to get the battery to charge up to just start the car. What will happen is when if you take this cap off when the car's warm, it will create pressure, and when you take it off, this will pop out, and hot coolant will spray all over your skin, and it will burn you. Now you want to, once the car's started, you want to shut off the battery charger. Because once the car's started, you don't need the charger anymore. Running, check to make sure there's still no leaks or anything loose, no loose belts, pulleys. Make sure it's operating all correctly. Hi, my name's Tim. I'm going to show you how to start a car after it's been sitting over the winter. This one has a manual transmission. This car is a 1999 Hyundai Accent. First, want to check the coolant and oil in the vehicle. Take the radiator cap off. And as you can see, it's full of coolant. Now you want to check the oil in your engine. And it's right at the full mark. A little over, actually. Now that we've checked the oil and the coolant, we can now go ahead and start up the vehicle.
Okay.
Now, since this car has a manual transmission, not an automatic, first what you have to do is you put your foot on the clutch all the way.
What's that? What's the clutch?
The clutch is what engages and disengages the transmission and how you start your vehicle.
Okay.
And after
where is it?
When you look down at your brake and your gas pedal, it'll be all the way to the left, always, on every vehicle. Always be all the way to your left will be the clutch if it's a standard, has a standard transmission. And you want to hold that in all the way. Then you want to make sure your stick is in neutral. And now you can go ahead and start the car. And then there's probably a bad connection with the wires. Negative wire fell off the battery. Keep your foot on the clutch all the way. It's in neutral. Now we can start it. Then once you've started it, take your foot off the clutch. And that's how you start a car with a manual transmission.